What's up guys, welcome back to another episode of the QPL career mode. Today we have a huge game against Brentford. Um, Also there may not be a video for a few days, potentially up to like 2 weeks, just because my phone is broken. I edit all my thumbnails on there, so I'm not sure when I can, when it'll be fixed, or if it can be fixed. So yeah, hopefully it won't be too long and I'll be able to make more videos again soon. But anyway, onto the match. We had two huge chances against Brentford in the first half. First was Cher, who, it wasn't the greatest opportunity, but he made a really good shot out of it. But then Chris Willock, inexcusable miss, one-on-one, it really should be burying that. Brentford had a chance from the counter of that shot though, and luckily they couldn't get past Kelly. And once again he made a huge save to keep it at 0-0. But just after the hour mark, Brentford took the lead at home in an unlicensed stadium, might I add, because they haven't been in the Premier League, unlike QPR. But anyway, yeah, it was a pretty poorly defended goal, to be honest, just across to the back post. Completely unmarked, really. Defending wasn't great and should have been a lot better. But Brentford took the lead, and they had another chance towards the end here because we completely fluffed the clearance and Bueno went through. But once again, Liam Kelly, he really kept us in the game. He played very well, and unfortunately we lost the match, the big match as well. This is the one that I really wanted to win. I'm sure all of you watching would have wanted us to win, but we were unlucky. I think Willock really stiffed us with a miss in the first half. But after the match, I tried to go in for Juan Manuel Iturbe. He used to be a beast back in the day on FIFA. Like on FIFA 15, I remember he used to have a glitch potential, and he was very good. Now though, he's quite a lot older. It's mad how long ago that game was. Doesn't feel like that long. But before we would get to see if he wanted to sign or not, we had a game against Huddersfield, and I decided to start Charlie Kelman today just because Dykes, he was very good in the game before last, where we obviously destroyed the team and he scored 4 goals, but the other 3 games he completely was just useless. So I decided to start Kelman, and straight away he got an assist, played it through, and Ilya Cher scored to make us, or to put us in the lead, I should say. And we started very quick this game because just a few minutes later, Adama played it into Kelman. Kelman was one-on-one, and Kelman put it in the back of the net. The team was slightly rotated because this was well, the Brentford game was in midweek, and I don't want to put a weakened team out for that game just because that's a big match. So I had to rotate a little bit here, but the substitutes came in and played very well. Kelman is probably now going to be my main striker because he's proven to be more consistent than Dykes, and he's more my style of player on FIFA. And he had another chance just 4 minutes after his goal, cut back and a finesse shot into the far corner again to make it 3-0 after just 16 minutes. We were destroying Huddersfield. We were angry about that loss to Brentford, and we wanted to well, show the fans that we are in with a promotion shot this season by beating a team who were in the Premier League not too long ago. And Charlie Kelman, he was looking for his hat-trick now. He was playing insane, and just a few minutes later he had the chance to get it. Played through again by Cher, who's had an insane amount of assists this season. This time Kelman doesn't look for the far post finesse, he just smashes it in at the near post. And it goes in again, 4-0 inside 20 minutes. Giving me Liverpool v Arsenal vibes from back in the day when we had Suarez and Sturridge up top. I remember that. I was 4-0 up after 20 minutes in that match as well. Played very well. But yeah, Kelman, hat-trick. Just, the American proving that they can also play actual football. So that was nice. We were all over Huddersfield in that first half. They didn't really have an opportunity. But in the second half, I didn't want us to take our foot off the gas, but I think we did just a little bit. Huddersfield had a chance, and they scored. Just a little consolation. Shouldn't do much in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, Koroma, very close to a certain word that has taken over the world over the last couple of years, or last year. again, completely unmarked at the far post. We really do need to try to sort it out. But yeah, you know, we were 4-0 up. It wasn't gonna do too much, or so I thought anyway. Huddersfield had another chance just before the 80th minute. Good save from Kelly, but their player reacted really quickly to the rebound there. Our defenders, once again, just ball watching a little bit, and Huddersfield now had 2 goals. They still only had 10 minutes to score another 2 to take a point, but it was a little bit nerve-wracking just because I thought we could have defended a bit better there. But once again, Karoma breached our defence. Luckily, that was the end of the game. Huddersfield couldn't do anything else. We were all over them. And you see here, Iturbe has gone to Union Berlin instead because we couldn't afford the wages that they could. Like, they paid him so much more than us. So I was like, yeah, fine. While the EFL Cup game is going on here, a couple things from QPR in real life. Obviously, Charlie Austin has rejoined the club, and also Bright Osayi-Samuel has officially been announced as leaving at the end of the season to go and join Fenerbahce, I believe, in the Turkish league. He's been getting a lot of hate from QPR fans as well. I want to know what you guys think about that transfer in the comments. Should I try and offload him, if not now, in January, or do you want me to just keep him? It's up to you guys. Because before I heard about the news, I'd actually rejected a pretty big offer from United for him, which I don't think makes it into the video, unfortunately, or the last episode. So yeah, I think we probably will end up having to move him on. You know, he's a good player and will raise a lot of funds for us, but I know most QPR fans aren't too happy about him deciding to go to Turkey to obviously make a lot more money. And you can see both sides of it. Obviously, the fans are going to be angry because he's one of the better players. He's leaving a much better league to go and join a league where people go to get money, to be honest. And obviously, for him, it's a good move in that sense. But in terms of his actual playing career, maybe not the best. Then again, you have seen players come from like the Chinese, like for example, Paulinho joined Barcelona for a year. And he was amazing in that year, I believe. He got a lot of special cards as well on FIFA. But then he went back there for some reason. So, yeah, it's a weird one. But anyway, talking of more positive news for QPR fans, Charlie Austin rejoined the club and scored on his debut in a 2-0 win away at Luton. It was obviously, it's going to be a very nice return for him. Unfortunately, no fans could go watch with the current situation in the world. But hopefully QPR will now be able to push on with him in the side again, and maybe even push for the playoffs, because we all know how competitive the championship is. One week you can win, next week you'll lose, next week you'll win. It's a very everyone beats everyone sort of league. So you can't rule anything out either, because Charlie Austin was a key player for QPR when he was there. He was obviously even decent for them in the Prem. So hopefully he'll rejoin and we can push for the playoffs at least, because we can't have Brentford getting automatic promotion and us not doing anything, right? So yeah, hopefully he'll breathe some fresh air into the club. But anyway, EFL Cup match, we lost it unfortunately, so we're now out of that, which means the game time for the fringe players may not be as frequent just because they're not as good. But anyway, our next game was against Millwall, another London rival. Osayi-Samuel here had a huge chance to put us 1-0 up, and he missed. Really shouldn't have missed from there. 1-on-1. Would Kelman have scored from there after the last game? He probably would have. And we were punished for that miss because Millwall then took the lead. Again, our defence was completely breached. The positioning of our defenders is really not good at all, which we do need to sort out. But Osayi-Samuel did make amends for his miss by getting the equaliser to make it 1-1. And yeah, it was a nice pass to him. He found himself in the middle here, and it was a very powerful finish at the near post. Keeper just fell to the floor, didn't really look like he was going to save it. And we went into half time at a 1-1. Millwall probably the better team, but again, just a bit dead. Like, not much happened. But then towards the end of the game, I thought we'd won it with Charlie Kelman once again proving that he should be the starting striker. I know Sammy wanted me to go try and sign Brewster. Unfortunately, when the comment had happened, I'd already recorded this episode. I have scouted him, but he won't be scouted before the end of the transfer window. Hopefully, Kelman will prove that we don't need a new striker, but he is still very low rated, and if he doesn't grow quite a lot, we probably will need to look for one in January. And yeah, 5 minutes later, Millwall unfortunately got an equaliser, and again it was just too much possession for them, man. Possession for the legendary AI on FIFA 21 is insane. You can barely get the ball off them. It's pretty boring to play, I can't lie. Like, I do find world class are much more entertaining to play, and it'd probably be more enjoyable to watch, but obviously I think we'll leave our legendary for now. It's just a bit dead, to be honest. But yeah, we end the episode in 8th place, just behind Millwall, who we just drew against. Again, just 1 point off the playoffs, and our goal difference is quite good for, or compared to the other teams or similar points to us. So hopefully we can push for the playoffs. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode as well. If you did, please make sure to like, comment and subscribe. Hopefully I'll be able to upload more soon, and I'll see you in the next episode.